Hello, welcome to today's lesson. Okay. So, we're going to get started today by doing a little chart. Derek, will you please get me a marker off the desk? Yep. Yep, perfect. Another color besides that one, please. Perfect. Red. That's okay. So we're going to talk about matter today, okay? Matter. What do we know about matter already?
It's everywhere.
That's so brilliant. It's everywhere. Can you write that for me? It's everywhere. We know that. What's something? Anywhere. What's something else we know?
It's a liquid, a solid, and a gas.
Ooh, liquid, solid, and gas. So, I'm going to write liquid, and then I'm going to let you write what we know about liquid. And then I'm going to write gas and solid, and then we're going to write what we know about them, okay? So we have liquid. We have solid. Bless you. And we have gas. What do we know about liquids, Jennifer?
It takes the shape of which container it is.
Okay, write that down. It takes the shape of its container. Very good. What else do we know about liquid? Anything else? So it takes the shape of its container. How about its volume? What happens with its volume? You
It
remember?
has a definite volume.
It stays the same, right? No matter what it's in. So it has a definite volume. Can you write that down? Or do you want some help?
Oh.
Okay. DEF. IN. ITE.
Volume.
Volume. VOLUME. Ooh, very good. William, do you want to do solid?
I do.
You've already written some. Let's give someone else a turn. Gianna, do you want to do solid? What do we know about solids? This stuff.
It's hard.
Ooh, are all solids hard?
No.
Can I change the shape of this easily?
No.
No.
No, it has a definite shape and a definite, you remember? Ooh, hold on, let's see. Let's see if we,
You can't see that.
you're so smart. Let's see if I can jog your memory here. Whew. Okay, so this is what we're going to be reading today. It's about matter.
Say some matter.
If we just look at it, maybe it'll help us to remember what we're doing. Ooh, solids.
Solid
Right
has
there.
their own.
Has their own shape of
And volume.
Woo! Can you write that down for me? They have their own shape and volume. Very good. And what do we know about gas, William?
It has no shape and no definite.
No shape and no definite volume. Very good.
Is it ice solid?
In the liquid.
Well, it's solid when it's ice. Then when it does something, it becomes a liquid. What happens?
It melts. To a liquid.
It melts into a liquid, smarty pants. Very good. Okay. So what are some things that we wonder about solids, liquids, and gases? I have one.
What?
This is the kind of question I'm looking for. What is a bubble? Is a bubble a solid? Is it a liquid?
It's a gas.
Is it gas? I don't know. We're gonna have to find that out. What else? What's another question that we could find out?
Those floats.
What is a
That's very smart. We'll have to find out though.
liver? Oh, let's see you erased on the board.
Ooh, like a
That.
what
Ow.
is a board
That's solid.
eraser? Oh, well, we're gonna have to find out.
Eraser.
You have any questions? What do you want to know? No? It's okay. How about you,
Thinking of
Gianna?
another one. Yeah, I got another one.
Oh, wait,
What is it? Toothbrush?
No, not. What is it? What is toothpaste?
What paper?
Oh.
Down.
Oh, don't answer yet.
I don't know.
What is toothpaste? What is paper? Any other questions? What do you think?
What is a charger?
Well, we know what a charger is.
Well, exactly. It's solid. With the gas.
Your fingernail?
A window.
Don't mention it.
Ooh.
A bike?
Oh,
A bike.
I'm gonna say a nail. Stop being,
Molly.
can you stop being silly?
Yeah.
Or a window. Okay. And then when we're all done, we're gonna answer these questions with what we know. Okay, so we're gonna keep these questions in the back of our mind. Thank you so much for picking up that marker. Okay, I'm gonna do a highlighter. Oh. So on your paper, I already went ahead and I numbered, goodness gracious. I underlined. Oh, what is this? I underlined the words that we're gonna look at. So if you could go ahead and highlight those.
So highlight matter, solid,
Yeah.
liquid, and gases.
Matter, solid, liquids, and gases. Now take another minute, literally about 1 minute, and look through the paragraphs and see if you find those words again. So the word matter, I see a bunch of times.
Input.
And if you find solid, liquids, or gases, go ahead and highlight those too.
All of them.
All of them. Anytime it says those words.
Wow, there's a lot.
I know. Oh, the whole thing is matter.
Liquid, solid.
Oh, you're doing so awesome. see you guys doing. Some of you are doing some great pre-reading, going over it before we go over it and reading a lot of the words. Oh, great job, Derek. You found the word gas, which is kind of like gases. You guys did too. I love the way you did that. So on the bottom, where it says gases, G-A-S-E-S, a form of that word is gas. Gases is multiple gases. So gases, G-A-S-E-S, and G-A-S mean the same thing.
I didn't find that.
Sí, mira, si haces esto, esto le pones una línea abajo.
Thank you.
I didn't find you. I feel like I'm missing.
That's okay. We're gonna take just one more minute.
I have one good question.
What's your question?
Is this specials?
Yeah, it's doing specials.
What is this one? What is
That word is compressed, and we're going to talk about that word. It has the definition at the bottom. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get started. We can finish highlighting in a minute. We're going to take turns and read the paragraphs, and then when we're done with each paragraph, we are going to talk about some of these words. So I created for us a vocabulary sheet, and it has the word, and then I already wrote them in for us. So we have matter, solid, liquid, and gases. And we are going to figure out what these words mean, how they're used in a sentence, and maybe even a picture of them. Do I have some handy dandy pencils in here? Yes, I do. Give you a hint. I stuck it in there earlier for us. So who wants to start? Who wants to read the matter paragraph? Okay, William. You can start, and then we'll go to Derek, then we'll go to Gianna, and then we'll go to Jennifer. Okay? You okay with that?
Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space. Matter is all around us. Your desk is matter. Air is matter. Water is matter. There are different states of matter. Scientists think there are many states of matter. Solid, liquid, and gas are the states of matter we see every day.
Ooh. So solid, liquid, and gases are the states of matter we see every day. So our word, one of our vocab words is matter, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can I find matter used in a sentence?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. It's in a lot of sentences, right?
Yes.
What do we think the word matter means though? If we pull it right from our paragraph, what do we think it means?
Is it everything that has mass?
Okay, and?
It's everywhere around the whole entire earth.
Very good. But what does our first sentence say? Can you read it again, William?
Matter is anything that has mass and takes up space.
Oh, so I'm gonna take
mass.
So I'm gonna take my pencil and I'm gonna underline that. That is probably the best definition that we're gonna get. And I'm gonna write it on my chart.
And
where it says definition, I'm gonna say matter is anything that has
It's kind of special.
a mass and takes up space. That's your first sentence. You can look there or you can look here, okay? Very good.
Do you write your name?
Oh, yes, please write your name.
And then the other one.
This one too?
Sure.
How is glass a liquid?
We'll want to see.
As it says
Because
it,
before.
and the liquid. How is it liquid?
Oh, we have to read that. We haven't read it all yet.
What's this one?
What's a sentence that has the word matter in it?
Are we writing? We're writing on
There
matter.
are different states of matter.
Very good. You could write any of the sentences that have that. You could write matter is all around us, air is matter, water is matter, your desk is matter. Yep, used in a sentence. So you can write any sentence that has the word matter. So where you highlighted all of those words, you just have to write one of those sentences on your sheet. So I'm gonna write, matter is all around us. Ooh, yeah, you can move on to that. What?
So we gotta draw a picture.
A picture of matter. What can you draw?
Matter.
You
A
could draw
cup
a-
and that has all this stuff in it.
You could draw a cup. You could draw anything because what did we find out? Matter is all around us. It is anything that has mass. It takes up space.
You could draw a square.
So what
Like a
is?
little square with the main circle.
A square.
Oh, you want to draw one of the states of matter? Sure, you can draw that. But we're probably going to draw that below under solid liquids or gas. But we can draw it there too. You know what I'm going to draw? Something that I know how to draw. A chair.
Look at that.
Because it's easy to draw.
I
A chair.
drew this.
The chair. A cup. Brilliant.
And I'm gonna write cup on the side.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Let's lay down. Chair.
I have to draw
So I know what it is.
a book.
And I
Yes.
write a cup.
You draw a-
And this what's up? In home, when you go to the album.
This is easy.
What are you gonna draw, Jennifer?
A computer.
Ooh, a computer, great one. Jessica, what are you gonna draw?
I drew a book.
Great
You
job.
know how to draw a
She knows how to draw lots of stuff. Let her answer. She has words. Jessica, what are you gonna draw?
chair.
A chair. Very good.
I'm the only.
You should draw
Okay, Gianni, you gotta get something on paper. What are you drawing?
so.
Ooh, I should have drew a beautiful butterfly. Oh, great job.
And air.
We are gonna skip the synonym and antonym section for this because we aren't gonna work on those. We just want the picture used in a sentence and the definition so we know what we're doing, okay? So I put a X on the synonym and antonym section. You don't have to, but you can if you want.
Beautiful butterfly.
C H A
I.
I Very good. Okay, Derek, you were gonna read the solids paragraph for us. Can you read that to me, bud?
Solid. Solids have their own shape and volume. A pencil is a solid. It has the same shape in your hand on a desk. It takes up the same amount of space in both places. The particles
Ooh, very good sounding out.
is solid matter are very close. They do not have a lot of energy. They cannot move easily. This is why the shape of solids stay the same.
Ooh, very good. Do you remember the other day we talked about that? They're all packed together. That's why they don't move.
Yeah.
Sometimes they vibrate. Very good.
Like this.
Yeah, just like that. So, what do you think our definition is here? Where does it tell us that? What is a solid?
A solid has
solid
their
is
own space and volume.
What do you think, Jessica? I see your hand up.
I don't know.
Have it on shape that
Ooh, you're so brilliant. Underline that. That's what we're gonna write under our definition. So a solid, they have solids have own shape and volume. Volume has a little number 1 next to it. And the number 1 tells us that at the bottom of our paper, it actually tells us a definition for that. So volume is the amount of space an object occupies. Very good. How about a sentence? Is there
I got something.
very good, a pencil is a solid, that has the word in a sentence, what
That
else?
happened yesterday.
Okay,
Does it have to be in this?
nope, it doesn't.
My mom ate ice yesterday.
Very good, but does that have the word solid in it?
My mom ate solid. My mom ate a solid ice yesterday.
My mom ate a solid ice yesterday, very good. My mom ate ice that was solid yesterday, you could write any of that. I ate a piece of candy and it was solid. I played with blocks and they were solid. You could do anything, or you could do one in here. I'm just gonna write one in there. A pencil is solid.
the particles in solid matter.
What I had to write yesterday.
It's your sentence.
My mom ate a piece of solid.
I drew it.
Solid.
Pencil is solid and drawing pencil, that's brilliant. That's what I'm gonna do too, William. I'm copying you.
I got
Mine looks a little
picture.
bit more like a crayon. I can
No,
write yellow on
that's
it.
way.
I got
Oh
picture.
yeah, you can draw color.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I didn't draw.
My
I ate solid candy.
Ooh, very good. What kind of picture are you gonna draw for your solid?
Was that the mint things?
Is that a lollipop? Or a snail?
Is that solid?
Yeah, an animal would be solid.
Like a
Because
turtle.
they can't bend. Well, inside they can.
Perfect. I like it.
That is so awesome. Your candy is beautiful and your snail is divine.
You did a piece of candy?
No, I did a piece of ice.
And then he drew a pencil.
I drew
My
ice.
candy
And
looks weird.
Jessica, we don't know what she's drawing yet, but I'm sure it's gonna be awesome.
I drew a weird looking candy.
I drew ice.
I like that, the ones with the twisty ends.
Look at my volume.
I already found it for the sentence for volume.
Well, it's not your turn yet.
Okay.
Okay. While Jessica is finishing up, ooh, what did you draw? Is that ice cream? Oh, Oh, girly. Ice cream that is definitely a solid. What happens when ice cream melts though? What does it turn into? Ooh, not gas. A liquid. Very good. Okay, go ahead.
Liquids have volume but no
Define.
shape. Milk is a liquid. Your school gives you milk in a square carton. Milk is square in this box. If you pour it into a round glass, it is round. If you pour it on the floor, it is flat like the floor. Changing the container does not change the volume. It takes up the same amount of space. Only the shape has changed. The particles of liquids have a little energy. The particles slide between each other. Because of this, the shape of liquids change. They cannot be poured, and they take the same shape of their
Ooh, very good. And because this paragraph is so predictable, what is the definition of liquids? Where would we find that? Liquids.
have no defined shape.
Read that whole sentence.
Liquid has volume but no defined shape.
Yep. That is our definition. Liquids have volume but no defined shape. Oh, I know what I'm going to draw in my picture.
I already did, but it's horrible. Okay.
I'm drawing the water.
Yeah, that's great.
No.
Okay, I'm going to draw water.
I just said I was gonna draw water.
Did you?
I just said that.
Water is liquid. And then for my picture,
I was gonna do a puddle of water.
a bottle of water.
I'll do a cup of something.
What about your sentence? What you doing for your sentence over there, dude? There's all these sentences to choose from, or you can choose your own.
Ew.
Ice.
I drink water this
Ice? What does ice do to become liquid?
It melts. See liquid?
Write that down. Ice melts and turns into liquid.
I can wait until it's done.
I just
You
drew
working on it?
so
What kind of picture are you drawing?
it looks really
He drew milk. I drew a puddle.
bad.
Derek drew
I drew up there.
nothing yet. Ooh, she drew milk in a cup and it looks very good. Is that like a juice box?
Yes.
It looks so good. I knew exactly what it was.
I don't know what to draw.
Let me draw.
So my favorite thing about this paragraph is it really explains to us that milk has the same exact volume no matter where it is. It could be on the floor, it could be in a cup, it could be in a bowl, it could be in the jug. It's the same amount of milk. It just depends on the shape where it's at. So on the floor it's flat.
And cup it's round.
In a cup it's round. How about in a milk carton?
It's
Square,
square.
right? It just
It has
depends
all
on where it
different
is. It has all different shapes depending on where it's located. Okay.
What? Wait. They never told us how. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. What kind of sentence do you think, Jessica?
Okay, draw a picture. I drew a picture mark.
Very good. Can you go ahead and read to us the next sentence?
Gases have no shape and no defined volume. Gas has a lot of energy. The particles spread out to fill their container. When you bake cookies, you can smell them in your house. The smell is a gas from the cookie. The smell does not stay in the kitchen because the particles of gas spread out to fill the container of your house. Air is also a gas. Air can be compressed into small spaces. Scuba divers use tanks of compressed air to breathe underwater for long periods of time. Gas does not have its own volume because the same amount of gas can fill a large or small space. The shape and volume of gas depends upon the container.
Very
I
good.
know. A big question that we learned today. Is oil and gas
Oil would not be a gas. What would oil be?
liquid?
A liquid.
Gas would be a liquid.
Gas would be a liquid. How funny is that? Like gasoline is a liquid, but it's called gas. Okay.
I made my picture.
Okay, so what can I write with gas?
Okay, what are we gonna do for our definition?
Has
Um,
no
gas.
shape and no definite volume.
Gas
Gases
very
have
good.
no
No.
volume.
I think gas have a lot of energy.
Using this.
For the using and
I don't even know what sentence I can write.
I did. I did. Gas has a lot of energy.
Okay. I'm gonna pause the video while we finish this up so we can move to our next activity. Okay, guys. So you did an awesome job finishing that up. What I'm gonna give you next is we're gonna do a little bit of a sort. So I'm gonna give you a paper and some pictures. So everyone has their own.
What pencil do I use?
And while you are sorting these into where you think they go, solids, liquids, or gases, I'm gonna set up a little demonstration.
Okay.
Those are mine.
I do. I take them out.
I want you to sort them into their spot while I get this started. Did I give you some? Oh, get to speak up.
What is it?
Oh, I'd maybe look at the side of my paper and see if I can match that up.
That is liquid. What is that?
Oh, I'm not telling you yet. You sort, I start experimenting.
Smoke is gas.
Yeah, you're almost done. You're so brilliant. Better give everybody else a chance to get done more. Let's see how well Miss Jessica does. Do you think you know what we're doing, Derek?
Yes, I do.
Okay, we'll have to see.
explosion.
No. This way.
Just wait, just wait. Don't tell her, she knows what she's doing. She's a smart girl.
I think
I finished mine.
Okay,
my
so,
when you blow it up
It's gonna blow itself.
No,
let's see.
just wait.
So, what is in here?
Liquid.
Liquid.
Liquid, right?
Yeah.
Water. Inside this pouch it's called an effervescent. which is a diamond medicine. But what is this?
Solid.
It's a solid, right?
Yeah, but you can break it.
You can break it. Sometimes I break this desk with a hammer, right?
Yes.
So it's hard, super hard. So that's, what is this? A solid. And there's air on here. What does it take to blow up a balloon?
Yeah.
Air.
But if you put water in it, it'll blow up.
Still, it'll blow up. So let's see. I want to show you a little trick.
Oh.
I take my balloon. Right now, not blown up at all, right? So what happens if I drop my medicine, my solids? Ah!
You messed it up.
I messed it up.
I hope it still goes up.
Oh, I hope so too. Sometimes that happens if you're a scientist. It just messes up. Do you see all the bubbles?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna blow that up like air.
I don't know. I don't know if it's still gonna work. What's gonna
Oh,
happen?
it's coming. Yeah.
So it did work. So the bubbles, the effervescence, when they melt, they are causing a release of gas. See it releasing the gas?
Mhm.
And when it releases the gas, it blows up our balloon.
That's like
So we got to see solids, liquids, and gases all together. Okay?
It just-
Sometimes it blows it up a little bigger, but I messed this one up a little bit.
Last time I did it.
That's all right. Okay. So what we're going to do now is let's check these. Let's see how you did. Okay. Ice,
Ice, solid.
solid. Magnet,
Solid.
log,
Solid.
steam,
Gas.
milk,
liquid,
water,
Liquid.
rain,
liquid,
smoke,
Gas.
the desk.
Solid.
Very good. Okay. So I think you guys pretty much have a pretty good you know what is a solid, liquid, and gas. So what we're gonna do is,
Do we switch to?
I'm not sure. I'm gonna give you a piece of paper. That's all right, I can clean it up. Okay. So I'm gonna give you a piece of paper. And on the piece of paper, we have to write one paragraph on, can I use your highlighter?
I said to him.
What's wrong with me, Jessica? Difference or not? Well, you know where the sharpener is.
I know.
So I'm gonna turn this paper over so I can use both sides. My question to you is this. You need to describe state of matter. I don't care which one, okay? It can be solid, liquid, or gas. But you have to use details from the text and what you know. So details from the text and what you know. Jessica, which one do you want to tell me about? Solid, liquid, or gas?
Liquid if we have.
At least like 5, okay? Gas, okay. So how are we gonna start our sentence? Gas is what? Oh, you can't copy theirs, you have to come up with your own, but you can use theirs as a guide. Perfect. You can all do liquid if you want. So how would we start our sentence, Jessica? Gas is
We can't use this.
Oh, you can't use the exact words. If you want to include the definition, you can use those exact words, but you have to come up with your own writing.
Gas. Can I do all about gas?
Yeah, the whole thing about one state of matter.
How
Do you
many
want-
things?
I would say 5 sentences.
1, 2, 3.
I love that. Gas is everywhere. Like air is what we breathe. Very good. You need to make sure you put your punctuation in. What do you have so far over there, Gianna?
Did I put the punctuation?
After your sentence, you have to put a period.
Yeah.
Liquids have volume, but it has no defined shape. Brilliant. Liquid is a water or milk. What else could it be? What other kind of liquid?
Juice.
Thank you, Jennifer. What else could it be?
Orange juice?
Orange juice? Oh, I need a good sentence from you, Miss Jessica.
Gases in air.
Okay, this is a paragraph, so we're not gonna number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna start it with gas is in air, and then we're gonna go into our next sentence, right? Because we're not just listing facts, we're trying to make a good paragraph.
I put water in.
Gas
That's
is
alright.
in air.
Okay, guys, that's the end of our video. Thank you for joining us.